Booker's reputation is growing amongst the people of Maywood. While some defend Booker, citing improvements in business operations in the village, others have spoken out against his alleged misconduct, leading to investigations into Booker. Allegations of workplace misconduct and overstepping his authority in violation of state statutes are some of the concerns amongst the local government officials, not to mention the arrest for suspicion of DUI, in which he was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol and obstructing traffic, resulting in the suspension of his driver's license. However, despite the serious concerns about Booker, he was still able to mitigate the punishment for his crimes, as he announced that the suspension of his license had been rescinded at a village board meeting on July 19, 2022. He stated that there was a lack of evidence to support a DUI charge. Let us know what you think about the decision to rescind the license suspension in the comments below.
Now, you may be a police officer or you could be a mayor. However, none of us are above the law. Hey guys, I'm John and I sincerely appreciate you for watching. So here we go guys, out of Chicago with someone behind the wheel of a vehicle. Now remember, there is a danger of the vehicle rolling forward if his foot is resting on the brake and he could attempt to drive away. And this is why many departments, they choose to box the vehicle in to prevent this from happening. And remember guys, this is a mayor who not only possibly DUI, but asleep on the expressway with traffic backed up. And when he rolled his window down, we start to get a good look at him. The glassy eyes, the obvious confused state, and his slow and deliberate movements. Now once police get him out of his car, reality does begin to set in because he flat out refuses to get in the police vehicle. And in my opinion, he knows how this works. And these officers are just adding up the evidence to get the probable cause to make an arrest. This is why I love body cams, because he couldn't see his behavior in the moment, but we can, and it's not looking good for him right now. But when the officer performed the field sobriety test is when he sealed his fate. We all saw it during the HGN test. The male did display the jerkiness of the eyes, among other factors. And after refusing the breathalyzer, Mr. Booker was arrested for suspicion of DUI. Let's look at all the evidence that these officers had. They observed the male asleep on the expressway inside of his vehicle. He had glassy eyes, and his speech was incomprehensible.
Yes, it was.
Once he gets transported, if he refuses a breathalyzer again, they will get a warrant to draw his blood. In Philly, as soon as police arrest a suspected DUI, they are taken to the PDU or police detention unit and given a breathalyzer, and no warrant is needed to draw blood. It just has to be done within 2 hours after the person is driven. But in Illinois, when someone has refused to have a breathalyzer test done, a police officer can apply for a warrant to have blood drawn by force. And this warrant is awarded based on circumstantial evidence, such as odor of alcohol in the breath or slurred speech. And many Illinois police departments can have on-call judges who can review these warrants at home 24/7. But lastly, we unfortunately see this behavior more often than we should. When leaders are arrested for something like this, people do feel anger amongst other emotions. And whether you're a police officer or any other government official, we have to deal with the things that we struggle with, because if we don't, we will be forced to deal with it later.
Yep.